Welcome back to a brand new episode of No Fun Fun Facts. We have something brand new in store for you today. We're going to get a little scientific. Be patient with me and some of these pronunciations because I didn't go to college.
They might be British, they might rock a sweater, but Dr. Diploma's head of hair is still looking better.
On today's episode of No Fun Fun Facts, we're going to discuss when will mad cow disease come back. Mad cow disease, or bovine spongiform encephalopathy, is a prion disease caused by folded proteins known as prions. These prions clump together in the brain and they eventually kill the host. Mad cow disease, or BSE, was first discovered in the UK. It's where it originated, the United Kingdom. At some point, it jumped the species barrier, and we were eating the cows that either were sick with it or eating the cows that were eating the sick cows. In humans, BSE, or mad cow disease, is known as vCJD, or variant Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. It's originally found in tribes in New Guinea who have murder and cannibalistic rituals. When we eat each other's brains, we develop things like vCJD. But now, even the prions that we find in cattle, when ingested in us, can incubate for 10 years. We can develop variable Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. All tested cases of vCJD have been methionine homozygotes at codon 129 of the PRP gene.
What the hell is even that?
I don't know what that means either. But what it boils down to is that genotype is present in approximately 40% of all Caucasian individuals. It's not just eating the prions and having them introduced to our system. It does seem that genetics has a lot to do with the development of vCJD. This is where we get into the no fun facts of this episode, because all other genotypes are either immune, which would be a lot of fun, but more than likely, they have longer incubation periods, which I would agree, and I think you would too, is no fun. The restriction to not be able to add animal protein to cattle feed was lifted in 2008 to 2009. Protein can be fed to cattle, which does increase the risk. There's potentially thousands, hopefully not millions, of carriers that have these prions starting or beginning to multiply in their body, moving to their brain, and thousands of Europeans are thought to be asymptomatic carriers. They can spread prions through blood donations, of course, cannibalistic principles. Nobody should do that. I don't think I can talk about cannibalism. Anyway, there's so many ways that this is scary. This is definitely a no fun fact, because it's not just about eating contaminated meat or receiving contaminated blood. The scariest part about this is anyone alive in the 80s or 90s could potentially be at risk of already being a carrier. This was largely discovered in UK meat during the end of the 80s and the early 90s, but that meat was fed to millions of Europeans and honestly people all over the world. It had its peak of exposure around 1989 to 1990. The peak of the deaths occurred in 2000. 4.4 million cattle were slaughtered in final, long before you had a choice over what you bought at the supermarket, when it had to do with your parents or the schools and what they chose to feed us. We really just don't know who has this, who might develop it in the future. Symptoms are absolutely terrifying, and we saved them for last because, like I said, I didn't want you to get nauseous at the beginning. Personality changes, memory loss, impaired thinking are just a few of the things that this can lead to. Blurred vision or overall blindness, insomnia, incoordination, difficulty speaking, difficulty swallowing, sudden and jerky movements. I hate to be so brutal and so blunt, but I think that's why you come to No Fun Facts. If you develop signs of vCJD in your life, say in the next 5, 10, 50 years, will it kill you? The answer is yes. But you'll get really sad and dumb first. Thanks for tuning in to No Fun Facts. Hope that I informed you a little bit. Hope that I didn't make you too sad. And share this with as many people as you'd like to. If you enjoyed our content today, please hit like, share, and follow. Hit that bell notifier so that you know when we're here. I really appreciate you tuning in today. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
They might rock a sweater, but Dr. Diploma's head of hair is still looking better.
Misshapen proteins. I just remembered something. Oh, this picture. I'm gonna need a second. Dude.
Bovine spongiform encephalopathy.
Oh, now you're gonna say it's stupid? Really? Mad cow disease, first discovered in cattle in the UK in the end of the 80s and the early 90s, is bovine spongiform
Daddy, chill.
Encephalopathy.
Encephalopathy. Mad cow disease or bovine spongiform encephalopathy. Mad cow disease or bovine spongiform. Anyone that's Caucasian, no, that's not 40%. Jesus, is known as vCJD. Is known as vCJD or variable cru.
Some facts, ain't all of them gonna be fun, but I promise we will learn long before we're all done.